who's gonna turn this?
The
Laptop.
Okay, well, let's.
Guys. I don't know who's gonna do this.
So I'm gonna show the audience with this phone real quick, and then I'll turn that. Do you want it turned in the beginning? I'll just turn it in the beginning.
5 people. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn it in the beginning. Does it need to go in the beginning?
No, just some point throughout.
Oh, just some point.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn it at some point.
So who's gonna turn this for me?
I'll turn it for you. Wait. Is that? I thought that's illegal. Bro, come on. I know you got this. Come on. Just start New York. You got this, brother.
Okay.
I'm just
Gotta hit record as soon as I'm.
just speak out of passion,
Okay.
not yourself.
My name is Michael Green, and I'll be talking about a homeless organization called the Bowery Mission. Homelessness in New York is at an all-time high since the Great Depression. Over 50,000 families have been homeless this year. 10,000 have been children, 10,000 have been women. In New York City, the average person who works minimum wage has to work 138 hours just to afford an apartment in New York. But majority of the people in New York City are homeless due to mental illness, but the other percentage are homeless due to not having enough living wages, losing their job, or other family issues that hinder them to be homeless. But the Bowery Mission, which is established in 1879, has been able to reduce the rates of homelessness. They've been able to do it through the gospel. They're a faith-based organization which they believe they see a man as a holistic being. Instead of just focusing on his physical needs, his emotional needs, they also focus on spiritual needs. And they are so focused on the teachings of Christ, where in the Bible it says, what you've done for the least of these, you've done for me. And they also cater to the at-risk youth, because in most homeless shelters, once a child reaches 13, he sees another adult. So he can no longer be in the homeless shelter. He has to go out, and those kids are more at risk. So what they do, they have created a program where they have 5 principles for these kids. The first principle is to have a relationship with your Creator. The next principle is to have older influences through elders. The next one is to be in a positive peer support group. The next one is for them to finish high school. And the next thing is for them to have goals in their lives. And their shelter also houses over 180 men and women. And through that, they also have a soup kitchen where they cater to the community. Within this year, they were able to feed over 358,000 homeless people. And also they have programs for the women through teaching them how to raise a family, teaching them how to provide. They have women leadership programs for the women. They also train the women on how to live and take care of a home. And also for the men, they've created mentor focus groups within their body of members. And they're not technically a denomination. They run through the Christian Association Herald, which is a unit that is non-denominational. And also what they do after, the people are usually there for 6 to 12 months. And after that, they try to get them on board to work. So you go through that period of recovery, and then you're back to help with somebody else, bringing them along, bringing them through that same path. And they believe recovery isn't a fear, but it's deeper than the body and the soul if it gets to the heart. Once the heart is changed, the situation can be changed. And they're also funded through the Christian Herald movements, which helps them to support. They also have volunteers that can help serve food. They can donate to the food pantry. They can come in, meet and greet the people who are homeless, and also support. And also homelessness is something where people need resources. Not a lot of times people are homeless because they don't understand everything. You know, but in conclusion, the Bowery mission main goal is to, through Christ and the gospel, show compassion to those who are hurting and impoverished men and women of New York City. And so far they've been able to achieve that through their goals of loving the city and guiding them without enabling them, and giving them tools that once they leave, they can go on and continue to live in society and impact others as the Bowery mission has impacted them through the gospel and through Christ.
All right, and then here is no. What'd you do? Did you stop it? All right, these are the audience, and we got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and myself. Do we have any questions? Can we do no questions? It was a good speech. Yeah, it was good, bro.
Could you touch a little bit more on what you covered at the 2-minute mark?